Guys, we'll get started in about hopefully 5 minutes. Mr. Eddie, who is Nate, can you explain Mr. Eddie's position, what he is, so maybe that'll save him a few minutes to what the company is and where he's in relation to you?
Sorry?
Can you explain to the group who Mr. Eddie is and what he is in relationship to your working relationship with him?
Oh, I mean, he's actually counted as my senior. He joined the company first. Before we started IP Capital, okay, like 6 to 7 years ago, he joined the company with Dr. Val. He was working under Dr. Val. And then he started as a marketing consultant as well at first. And then like the other day we have a meeting together. I think he explained to both of you, right? He used to be a trader as well. He used to he used to become a leader in these kinds of business as well. But then in the end, those business is either they are a scam or there's something happens in the business and then they have to end the business. So yes, this is actually Mr. Eddie back histories, and then after that Dr. Val recruited him into his team, and then Dr. Val proposed IP Capital to him, and yes, that is why they'll be doing this together. And then after that, why I'll be knowing Mr. Eddie is because of Dr. Val. Dr. Val recruited me into his team, and then I helped him as a marketing consultant at first. The same thing, I work as a marketing consultant for more than 6 years right now. That's how I meet Mr. Eddie, and he's counted as my mentor because when I joined Dr. Val's team, I'm under Mr. Eddie, and then he lead me and guide me through all the past business together. And that is why I'll be following him into IP Capital right now. So this is how I get to know him. And then, other than colleagues, other than he's just my marketing director, but in our own life, private, we are friends and then we talk about lots of things about the fintech innovation, and then yes, we have the same goals. We have the same thing in our mind. We wanted to make everything better because I used to be a trader as well. Like last time while I'm doing my degrees and also diplomas, I used to trade on Forex and also cryptocurrencies, but I don't think cryptocurrencies was that hot back to like 5 to 6 years ago. But yeah, this is how I got into this business, and then how I get to know Mr. Eddie through trading and also Dr. Val. Yeah.
Now, Mr. Eddie is the marketing director, correct?
Yes, he's the marketing director and I'm the marketing consultant.
Does Mr. Eddie have his own team within IPC like we have a team?
You mean does he have his own leaders, his own downline? Is that what you mean? Yes, we have our very own downline when we used to deal with these kinds of business last time. But then we have their contact. We have a lots of people's contact, not only in Asia, but also outside Asia. So actually, we doesn't propose them as a leader. We don't ask them to join under our team, but we offer this opportunity to the people that we know, that we worked with before. Yeah.
So you don't have, and you and Mr. Eddie do not have active teams in IPC, is that correct?
No, we don't. Even though we have our account, but we are not allowed to share our very own
links and so forth.
Because the company is paying us to do this. Yes. Yes.
Good afternoon, Mr. Eddie. Good morning or good evening, wherever you're at, sir. Nate was so kind to explain your position to us. Most of the people here, sir, I understand you have a very busy day, and we are probably going to ask you a few questions you've probably been asked 100 times. And as a person who's been asked the same question 100 times, I know how frustrating that gets. But I promise you, if you ever come back on our call, we will not ask you the same question twice. That is my
Sure, no
promise to you.
problem, no problem. It's just when I saw the message, I mean, like when I saw the question, I was like, this kind of question again. You get what I mean?
Yes,
You get
yes,
what I'm
sir,
trying to
I
say?
do. And all these
Okay.
people here on the call are shareholders or managing directors. We are going to ask you, as you saw the questions, a few questions about pay, because everybody would like to know about pay, but we also would like to know how IPC, and we want to be here next year having a meeting with you with IPC. So we're looking toward the future, just not this week.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. So basically, this is why I'm here.
Thank you, sir, for taking your time. Would you like to
No problem,
introduce yourself and give a short intro? Because no one here really has met you before, except our call
Okay, sure.
weeks ago.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so hello everyone. I believe Nate has introduced me to you guys as well. So basically, my name is Eddie, and I'm the marketing director of IP Capital as well. Okay, so basically, just now I heard you guys ask about do we have an active team or anything. Of course I have, but I don't promote. Okay, I don't promote because previous experience as well. Okay, so I will keep those as my final asset for me as well. My resources, sorry to use the terms asset, my resources from Southeast Asia countries and also Asian countries as well. Okay, so this is my experience. So today we don't talk about my previous experience. Today we talk about the current situation that is every one of us, we are facing it right now. Okay, so just a few updates for you guys about our these few weeks. Okay, just a few updates, which is the most important issue, which is the withdrawal issue. Okay, so this is what our leaders they are facing right now, and everyone they are worried about those withdrawal issue. They think that right now the current situation is giving everyone a signal that maybe the company is going to close down, or maybe the company is having a financial issue that we are not able to pay out with everything and so on. But right here, okay, why today I will attend to this Zoom meeting, why today I will came out and then to meet everyone, okay, from our mic teams. Okay, so basically it's very simple because today the company are working perfectly fine. Okay, if it is not fine, I can tell you guys, to be honest, I won't be here. I won't be showing my face. I won't be explaining to you guys about our company future strategic plan. I won't be sharing about what is the current situation that we are facing right now. Okay, so basically we have two situations, okay, about the withdrawal issue. So the first one is going to be the 19th, okay, the 19th of February, the first withdrawal issue that we face. Okay, by the time a lot of people, when they issue a withdrawal, then the status is showing payment made. Okay, but they are not receiving the amount. Okay, so everyone will think this, the company is having a financial issue by the time. Okay, the company is not able to pay out. They are starting to panic. Okay, they're spamming calls, they're spamming message to me. Okay, one day I have more than 1,000 messages that I need to reply. So if any one of you, I doesn't know that you guys have contacted me or anything, but I want to say sorry first because I couldn't reply all of them. Too many messages. Okay, but I can say this 19th of February, the withdrawal issue that is showing payment made, okay, is actually a technical issue. It's not a financial issue from the company. Because if you guys heard of what I've been sharing with people, they will ask me, how sustainable is this business? I can say, after I explain all those things, they will not ever ask me all those questions again. Okay, because they know this kind of way of dealing with business, the company is making profit all the time. If the company is making profit, we don't have to worry about whether the company will close down or not. If the company don't have enough vision, okay, then they may think of to close down. But for us, I can say, later on, I will share with you guys our future plan. Then you will know whether the company is planning to close down or not. Okay, so this is the first point. So just now we mentioned about the withdrawal issue. It's basically just a technical issue from the 19th of February. But why the 5th of March? Okay, since we have the first withdrawal issue already, but why when we withdraw on 5th of March, okay, the payment is still showing processing and everything and so on. There's so many reasons over here. Okay, the first reason is, okay, because we have upgraded our wallet system, meaning that we can issue 1,000 transaction, we can issue 5,000 transaction, we can approve 10,000 transaction, no problem, because this is after we upgrade our wallet system. But after we upgraded, okay, we approve 5,000 in one time, then you will see your status is changed from pending to processing. Okay, then people, they will ask, it has been processing since 3 days ago. But I can tell you that after I checked with the technical team and so on, okay, it's because of the Tron scan. Okay, because in a bulk of transaction, we approve everything, then Tron scan have to issue it one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is part of the issue. But the other issue is, yes, indeed, because we just upgraded, there's some glitches on the wallet API issue as well. So there is a few circumstances. So this is on the 5th. But right now, I can say we are approving it and we are solving it as well. So slowly, maybe by tonight or maybe by tomorrow, slowly people, they will start to receive all the payment already. This is what I get from the technical team. Before I came to this Zoom meeting, I had a call with them. I said, come on, man, I am going to like meet up our big team from US or maybe other countries as well. I said, you have to give me an answer because I got nothing to tell them. There's nothing that I can tell you guys because I know it's technical issue. Okay, it's not financial issue. But then, anyhow, I still need to give you guys an answer so that you guys will know. Right now, everything is good. Everything is perfect. It's just we are facing some of the issue. Then, yes, after this, everything will be fine. Okay, so this is regard of the withdrawal issue. Okay, the first point that I'm trying to say. And the second point is, actually, we will not get any delay. Okay, this is for sure. This is from the bottom of my heart because the company doesn't know about anything what is happening on the market, but I know, Nate know, and my team, okay, they know about what is happening on the market. So basically, I'm the eyes, I'm the ear, okay, and I represent the company by using my mouth, okay, so I know what is exactly happening. So by the time, during 5th of March, okay, which is, I remember, if not mistaken, is going to be our Saturday or Friday night, if not mistaken. So when it's our payday, so when people, they start to issue the withdrawal, okay, then the scammer came in because some of the people, okay, their account has been compromised. I don't know how. Okay, maybe they have entered into the phishing website, or maybe they did not bind the 2FA, or maybe they disclose their detail to the people and everything. So people, they go into the account and they withdraw withdraw their capital during the weekend. Okay, so I seen it because when I wake up, there is 3 cases which is cost of more than $60,000 have been approved because of our wallet system is fast. That's why I immediately called up a meeting with our technical team. I said, now it's critical issue, and as for our US team, we have a time difference of 13 hours. Okay, right now in your country, maybe it's 1 p.m., but right now in my country, it's going to be 2 a.m. in my country. So I said, there's a time difference because we are from Asian countries, so we must cooperate with them. So I call it a stop for the approving of the withdrawal. Okay, sorry to say that, but some of the people, they don't understand me. They think we are selfish. They think the company is going to close down and everything. But now I explain my point of view of doing it. Okay, I call it a stop for the technical team to approve all the withdrawals is because I try to protect our leaders. I try to let our leaders to take note, okay, to take note on their downline's account so that they will check on it, okay, before they withdraw, because they doesn't know if this wallet address is correct or not, or even they don't even care. All they need to do is each Saturday log into the account, withdraw the amount. That's it. They don't follow up with the current situation. They don't get updated from the company because their upline don't care about them. There's so many issues. That's why I call it a stop. Then on Saturday, which is yesterday, we continue to approving all the withdrawals as well. Okay, so after we approve it, now we still showing processing. So this is the issue why it get delays. There's a lot of circumstances, but I don't want to do this. If our leaders, they cooperate with the company, then I would not have to force myself to take this decision. Okay, because I don't want our leaders, okay, our leaders, they loss of their hard works, money and everything to all those scammers, so-called scammer, because scammer is very easy, they can get into people's account. Okay, just they need to deceive people with those tricky terms, tricky statement and everything, then people they will get into it. So this is, I can say this is kind of stupid, but I have to do this action, take this action to stop our people from getting into this. Okay, but I can say eventually everything gonna be fine. After we solve all the withdrawals issue, I will announce I will announce a memo or a notice. I will send it to whole community. I will let them know how can we improve the security of our account. It's going to be 2FA, because 2FA is not going through email, it's not going through other places. It's going through our own mobile phone. Meaning that if the people are still able to withdraw through your phone to retrieve the 2FA, meaning that you have disclosed it, it's impossible for the scammer or for the hackers to go into your phone and to get your data. It's impossible to do that unless they are top hackers like those anonymous and so on. Okay, so this is regard of the withdrawal issue. So I urge everyone to stay calm, and after my explanation, okay, you guys should know, okay, what is the reason that we are doing this. Okay, it's not a bad intention, it's just a good intention that the company is trying to do. Okay, we are trying to do this because we need to protect our leaders and so on. Okay, so this is actually the reason that we're doing it. We doesn't want to drag all those withdrawals for more than 72 hours. I know it doesn't look good and it's a sign, but if I don't do this, more and more people is going to suffer from the hackers. But right now it's processing. Yes.
Understand,
right now,
Mr. Eddie. I have a question for you, and this was brought on last week because we are all about security here. We've been in the crypto business for very long. Could you implement what is called a double 2FA? In other words, while you're implementing a 2FA to withdraw money, someone can still get into our accounts and change wallets, change emails. But if you do what's called a double 2FA, in other words, you have to have 2FA to get into the account at the login page. That way, no one can change our emails. No one can change our wallets. And then you do another 2FA when you do a withdrawal. So it's a double 2FA. That way, it protects IPC from no possible scams because they would have to enter the 2FA twice. You'll see a lot of exchanges doing that. They implement what's called a double 2FA. In other words, for everything you do, you have to enter in a 2FA, change the email, log into the account, change the wallet. Anything important, it requires your OTP that you currently have and a 2FA. Now you have the account super secure. There can be no scams. If someone gives that away, they deserve to lose their money, to be honest.
Yes, indeed. Okay. So basically, yes, I understand. Double 2FA, but okay, currently, because it has been some time, I have been into those inner part, okay, of the account. It's been some time because I was too busy. So basically, from what I know right now, log in, we just need email and password. After we log in, and then we made an internal transfer internal transfer, we need OTP, email verification code. And then when we need to do a withdrawal, we need 2FA. If we bind it, okay, if we bind it, we need 2FA, and then we need email verification code.
For example, Mr. Eddie, someone could log into my account using the OTP because emails are very hackable, as you know. And they could change they could change my wallet address. And as you know, sir, most people, when they go to withdraw, they do not make sure it's their wallet. So by implementing 2FA, that would prevent someone from changing my wallet. They would have to have 2FA to log into my account. They cannot change my wallet or anyone's wallet. Okay, sure. No problem. That would help you and all the people who claiming they're getting scammed. Just a suggestion, sir, that our team had. We wanted to present it to you. Okay,
Sure, no problem. Okay, so the double 2FA things, I think is quite a good things.
Might be
It's quite
something
a
to
good
look in
thing.
with your technical team and see if that's possible or if that's something you're willing to do. Just a suggestion.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey,
but
Mike, it was actually my question, I think, last week. If you look into the cryptocurrency exchanges and see how they approach these problems, a lot of it, they're all very consistent. They all require 2FA in multiple steps. They require sometimes two different types of two-factor. If we just use them as the gold standard here, then a lot of these issues will go away.
Okay, so let's move on to some of the other answers, sir, real quick here. I know your time is precious here.
Okay.
We'll start with the security. Real quick questions. The information about the emails, probably one of the biggest issues people have. We try to get everyone to use a Gmail account because it's much more easier. But unfortunately, a lot of our members join without talking to the leaders, and they have some other emails, and they want to change their email, and then they're going to have to go to support. We're having to submit lists. Would it be possible for a user to change the email themselves if you implemented this 2FA process to protect IPC and to protect the user? Is that something you would consider?
Yes, I remember previously they are able to change the email themselves, but after the scammer came out, okay, we take off the function. So let me check with the technical team whether if after we add on the 2FA, then we let the leaders to change the email themselves. Because if we add on the 2FA, meaning that it has only go through the owner to done this action. I think it's quite a good things. Let me talk to the technical team.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
A couple of weeks ago, we talked to you briefly when you were between your 100 calls a day, and you explained MyFX book and the challenges of trying to get that verified. Would you take a minute and explain why you basically are saying that will never get verified because of all the fake complaints that you're receiving, and how you explained that to us? Would you take a minute to explain that to everyone here, please?
Okay, no problem. Okay, so basically just an update for you guys regard of our 2FA and also our MyFX book. Okay, because I know you guys have been concerning about the things after you guys have go into the MyFX book. You guys saw there's unverified terms over there, right? Unverified. But from the few months ago, okay, it was verified. But why it's on January, if not mistaken, January or December? Yes, it was showing unverified. Let me tell you that there's two things. Okay, two things, very easy things. Okay, the first thing is when a company's posted threats, okay, to any business. I know maybe it's not from US or maybe it's not from the other countries, but we have large community from Africa. Okay, we have large community from Africa. So basically, when the people, they realize that IP Capital is a threat to them, okay, they will try any ways, okay, they will try with any reasons to report us, to sabotage the company. Okay, so now I will focus on my FX book. So previously it was verified, now it was not verified. It's because of too many people from the other company, they have been reporting us, sending email. So from the legal authority, I mean like from my FX book, they have been telling us that they are receiving emails of complaints that the company is not issuing withdrawal since last year. Is it possible for us to do that? No, because our technical issue is for withdrawal is happening since last month. But now we are solving it already, right? This is what we all know, because everyone is receiving stable profit, is receiving all those withdrawal. So they are doing this. If they are doing this one time or two times, it's totally fine. But they are repeating this process. Okay, they are repeating this process for more than 1 month. For more than 1 month, every day. So they are receiving at least 2 calls in a day, and also more than 10 email of complaint in 1 day. So they have no choice to like go through the whole process again, okay, because they need to check on these things, whether we are doing this or not, whether we are a legal authority and everything and so on. So after we have explained to them, after we have sent all those documents and also sent all those proof that those scammer, they are doing all those things and so on, okay, we show them, yes, they trust us, and then we verify again, then those people come again. This process has repeated 3 times. After 3 times, then we actually make a decision is that actually there's no point for us to do it again, okay, because once we have done it, they will come again. Then we have done it again, they will do it again. So it's a no ending process for this, because people, they have realized that we have posted a threat for them. Okay, we have posted a threat for them. So they will try anyways, even for our ASICs from Australia, the license, okay, it's actually the same things. They are reporting it as well. So, but luckily, okay, these 2 authorities, they actually trusted us. Okay, they trusted us because they know we are not the kind of company are doing things. As long as we have provided all the legal documents and everything for them, then they will go through a run through for the whole company, details and so on, then everything is going to be fine. So you see, if those people, they are coming to us, reporting and so on, if we are fake, if we are not legit enough, yes, our ASIC license is going to be taken down. Second, my FX book is going to be taken down. And then third things, for the Wiki FX is going to be taken down as well. But right now, these 3 things is totally fine and is not going to cause any trouble to us. So basically, we just need to be clear when people, they start to ask us this kind of question, okay, maybe because these things is not a good things, okay, like let people sabotage and so on. So we never made any official announcement to our leaders about this. Okay, we never made any official announcement because once we met, people, they will go crazy, they will worry, and then they will panic and so on. And so we don't want these things to happen. So let's keep it in this Zoom and just share what we have to share. Yes, let them know the company is doing perfectly fine because this is the facts. Okay, let them know the company is doing perfectly fine and so on. Okay.
Can you address the MT4 server issues? A lot of people, for example, last night got 3 trades. When they log in, they don't see their balances correct, or trades are missing. It's like a lag issue or a connection issue.
Okay. Okay, sure. So you guys, I remember from January or maybe February. Okay, there is some of the issue is happening as well, which is our capital reduction and so on, right? Our capital balance and also our MT4 balance is not tally, and there's some sort of this kind of issue. Yes, actually this issue is not because of the system, it's because of the MT4 server. Okay, what can we say about MT4 server? Because once I explained this to our leaders, they actually told us that, okay, they actually told us that I use other broker on MT4, there's no issue, but why is there an issue on your broker? Okay, so it's very simple. Because MT4, the official MT4, they have their own policy. Okay, they have their own policy. And recently, they just changed their policy. So they actually differentiate all those brokers. Okay, they differentiate all those brokers and everything. So they come out with a new policy that we cannot just add those server ourselves. We need to go through another way for us to do it and so on. Just some sort of this kind of new policy coming out. So that's why our server got some issue on it. Okay, got some issue on it. So there's a congestion. But right now, we have already solved it because we have successfully convinced them, and then maybe we add more server. So it's to like server 1, server 2, server 3, and server 4. So like this kind of way, okay, then it will not affect when our community expand or maybe they even duplicate. Because right now we have a very large community. up to today, we have more than 230,000 users in IP Capital. So you see, these kind of numbers, okay, how can one server, okay, they are able to survive without congestion? It's literally impossible. Okay, so we have found a solution, and then we will upgrade our server, keep on upgrade, we will clear all the cache and everything, those unnecessary data and reports and everything. Yes, we will clear it, and then we will equally add more server to it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then everything will be solved. So this is the solution towards the.
A lot of our members are reporting when they, unfortunately, sir, they forget their password or write it down wrong, and they go to reset it, which is acceptable on almost. The reset button seems to have a glitch. Could you check with your IT team and see if that's something that can be addressed? We'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, sure, no problem.
The other question a lot of folks have is, as you know, you guys are a new broker and doing an outstanding job. One of the biggest challenges facing brokers is able to pay people out because of the large amount of money that is moved. Can you share with us who provides your liquidity? Who's your liquidity provider? Is that something you're able to share or not?
I can say we are not able to share because hold on. There's a call coming in.
No problem.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me reply a quick message. Okay. Yes. So just now, what is the issue again?
The liquidity provider. Are you able to share that?
Okay. We are not able to share about we are not able to disclose who is our liquidity provider. Okay. Why is it? Okay. So people, they will ask, who is the liquidity provider? Do we have actual liquidity provider or LPs? Okay. I can say, how can we prove that? Because, you know, like in trading, okay, there must be, we pass straight to LP. If not, how every one of you, or even me, myself, receive those profit? Okay, so there's an agreement between our company and also those LP. Okay, those LP. So they just don't want to disclose themselves. That's it. It's very simple. Because each LP or each broker, they will have their own policy as well. They doesn't want to disclose themselves. That's it. Then we don't force the company to take out the LP, who is the LP, and so on. But how can we prove that IP Capital we have LP? It's very simple. Okay. Now the profit that we are getting, everyone is getting, and then the withdrawal and everything, okay, is enough for us to prove that we have LP. Okay, Mike?
Okay, thank you. I'm going to ask you a question here, and I understand this is probably a little challenging. With what's going on in the world, with the craziness out in Eastern Europe, the market has not been kind to traders, as you know. Is it possible, because we've noticed that IPC, when you have the Genius bot, pretty much all the time does 3 trades. And because of the markets, they've been lower. Is it possible or not, for whatever reason, to execute a 4th trade when the up to 30 to 45% is not hitting your internal goals? Is that something you can do, or is it really dependent on market conditions, sir?
Really depend on market condition. But I can say, bot is they trade based on the strategies. So you see, why everyone, they will ask why we only have 3 trades and so on. This is because, yes, the bot trade on strategies. Okay, so you guys will get to see all those things. So I can say what is happening right now in the world. Okay, you guys, some people, they will ask, does it affect us or not? I say definitely it will affect, but not affect the internal, but affect the market condition. Okay, the fluctuate and everything. Yes, of course it affects. But let's look at how like our system works. okay, how can we secure all the stable profit and everything for everyone? Yes, this is enough for us to convince our people, I can say.
Let's say a user has a main issue that the leaders cannot handle. We try to handle all of them ourselves, but sometimes like unbinding a 2FA or something like that. Currently, how would they contact support? What is the best method for a user to reach out to support?
Yes, okay. Because we implement live chat during when our users, our capacity is 100,000 users. Okay, but right now suddenly our numbers boost up. So basically we had no choice to upgrade our live chat. But I can say maybe start from next week onward. Okay, I will come up with a memo, and then everyone, okay, when they submit issue, no matter it's change email, no matter it's bind 2FA and everything and so on, this kind of small issue, yes, every one of them we have to go through the live chat. Everything we will stop it at live chat. You know why people like you, okay, why you are not able to get ease of yourself and so on, okay, is because of the live chat is not utilized. So right now I found this issue, and then we will have a upgrade on this. I will hire more people, and then we will have more agents on the live chat to support the whole IP Capital community. Then all of the issue can be solved very easily. Everyone, we don't have to rely on on their leaders, or maybe or relies on us, me, Nate, or my customer service and everything. Everything we just go through live chat, because live chat right now I can say the efficiency will be increased very high.
May I make a suggestion, sir? Because our team uses live chat as well. You can do a ticket system, because a lot of members, because of work, because of family life, cannot get on the hours that your live chat is open. And I know you're afraid of people using emails and scamming users, but if you use a live chat ticket system, the only way they can respond to the ticket is through the live chat ticket system. So this would allow users to actually submit issues securely to you during the off hours, and you can resolve them when they're not around. It would be a response back and forth through the ticket system, which is super secure in live chat. This would maybe allow you to have a 24 system, 24/7, without everyone just waiting in a big queue. Just a suggestion. You might want to look at the ticket system, because we use that in live chat ourselves. We don't have live agents. We just use live chat ticket, which allows us to respond to them within 24 hours. Just a suggestion, sir.
Okay, sure, no problem. I will look into this. Ticket system on live chat. Yes, I will look into this.
Okay. We're going to ask you some questions now, basically about the company.
Okay.
Everyone usually asks us on our webinars. You have a very reasonable 20% performance fee. It's very reasonable. We all agree with that. But you pay out a really nice amount to the team. Basically 50% of what the user is making. How is that possible? How do you collect 20 and pay out 50?
Okay. So you can see just now at the first part, I actually mentioned about many of the people, they asked me about the sustainability of the company. Okay. So I actually I shared this to you before this meeting. I mean, like last 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys understand it, but still today I will share it again. Okay. So basically, because just now Nate mentioned, I have years of experience in this kind of industry. Yes, indeed. I've been into investor myself. I've been into leaders myself. I bring my team, go to the peak and everything, but everything, it doesn't end well. So by the time I started to discover, okay, how can those upper management, they control the company? Okay, how can those people control? Then after years of discovering, and after years of spending my own hard-earned money into it, then I actually found out the way, okay, how do we judge a company whether is it going to last long or not? It's very simple. Today, okay, for you guys are the first batch of leaders, every one of you. Okay, how many are we? 80 people. 80 people we are considered as the first batch of leaders. Then we came in, and then the company earns our money, right? the companies earn our money. And then second batch of people coming in, okay, then we generate bonus. How the company pay our bonus? They use the second batch to pay the first batch. Yes, okay, then after first month, yes, it's fine, it's working totally fine. And then third month coming in, third batch of people coming in, and then the company have to pay out first batch and second batch. But third batch, the numbers is not big enough, the capital is not big enough. How the company pay out with the first two batch? Then they'll take the money, then they go away. They run away. This is how the company ends up within 3 months. So, you know, in Asian countries like China, they have a lot of this kind of business, online business, or maybe offline business. Okay, all of them couldn't survive. No matter today you are in FX, no matter today you are in crypto, or maybe some other business like direct selling, all of them, 3 months, maximum lifespan. Maximum lifespan. You guys can check on it, search on the internet. Okay, that's why we don't want to work with China. I hate China people because they boost for the first month and then they stop because they are rich. I know they are rich. They boost for the first month and then they go to the peak, and then second month it dropped. Okay, maybe the market fluctuate or anything. We don't know. And then third month it stopped. It stopped. Then how you expect the company to move on with this kind of speed or this kind of pace, right? So this is actually the reason why the company, okay, they are closing down within 3 months. So every time when I explain to the leaders, or maybe the leader, they ask me this kind of question, I will explain the logic with them. I don't draw a big picture for you guys, but I want you guys to understand how IP Capital works, okay? All those bonuses, no matter 50%, no matter 80%, or even 100%, shouldn't be an issue for us. Okay, why? Because we have 20% of profit sharing, right? We all know that 20% is not enough for us to pay out with the bonus, just management bonus. It's not enough for us to pay out. Okay, we all know that. But what if the company utilize the 20%? Okay, so how do we do it? Okay, we have a system, AIA bot system. This system, all of you guys subscribe to it. You guys own an account on IP Capital. And so do the company. We have a master account. Okay, we subscribe to it. And we have our own foundation. We have our own fund and everything. So all those things, okay, we have our own, we already have a huge amount of capital. I don't mention about the company. I mention about myself. Even myself, I have 1 million of trading capital. But don't disclose to anyone. Just keep it in this Zoom, okay? Because I do compound. I don't withdraw my capital. I just withdraw the profit. Sometimes I do my own asset management, okay? So this is our company master account. So you can see, right now, we have 230,000 users. Like, let's say each of them just have 1,000 trading capital will do, okay? Then every time when the profit is generated, 20% of these 200,000 users go into our master account. Imagine how big the profit that the company can make. So how can a company are not able to pay out? This is a routine, okay? A routine that is locked up between the company, the market, and our leaders, like a triangle, okay? Lock up. So everything, we just keep circulate around this circle, okay? Everything, we just move on, move on, move on. It's like a snowball. The larger the community, the larger the companies is going to make for the profit. Then we just distribute it, because, you know, this is just part of it. The profit, the first profit we can earn from. And then the second profit, what a company can earn from is actually from broker. You know what a broker they can earn is the highest profit that a company they can earn is actually from the, what do we call that? The spread of pips, and yes, and also the transaction fees. How high is it? How big is it? How profitable that they can make? So just imagine about these things. It's not easy for us to like explain every time about this, because yes. So this is actually how the company sustain, and also how we pay out with such a huge amount. Okay.
A suggestion again in Live Agent. Live Agent has what's called a knowledge base. A lot of the users going to support skip their sponsors. They don't go to their sponsors. They don't go to their upline. They go to your support, and they're asking silly questions. As you told us last week, you shut down support because of silly questions. Could you use a knowledge base where a lot of the basic questions are answered in your back office, so people don't ask, what day is payday? How often can I withdraw my money? A lot of people
Yes.
and that may help you with support issues if you could create the live agent knowledge base and utilize that. Just a suggestion, sir.
Yes. It's kind of good thing. Okay. It's
You
kind of
have a
good thing.
question we asked Nate about a month ago, and this is again related to support. When a user signs up, I share my link with you, for example, Mr. Eddie. You go there, you just see my digit. I'm 12345. That's my ID number. They don't know that it's Mike that they're signing up. Could you have my username there so they know they're getting the right user and not the wrong user? And that would prevent people going to support. Oh, Mr. Eddie, I signed up under the wrong person. Can you move me? And then you have to say no because we already paid you, and it creates problems.
Yes. Okay, I remember this. You spoken to me, right? Yes, I remember this. You suggested this to me, but I submitted this to our technical team, but we we forgot. I forgot to follow
No
up with
problem.
this.
You had a lot of issues.
Yes, take a note already. All right.
Okay.
Take a note already.
One other question on your website.
Yes.
And this, obviously, most of us are from the U.S. On your website, it says we're not allowed to join your company. Yet you're allowing us to join your company. Can you remove that? If not, can you tell us off the record why you can't?
Okay. It's actually a disclaimer from the foreign exchange. A disclaimer from the foreign exchange because like some of the industry, they have this kind of disclaimer. So since we are doing this, let's say for example, a trading platform which is from China as well. The name is called Huobi. I was wonder if you guys heard of it, or Binance. Okay, they are the big four of the Asians. They are the big four. Huobi, Binance, Zhongbi, and also one more is I forgot the name. But okay, like China, they actually ban this. Okay, they ban this. They ban crypto, they ban blockchain, they ban all those trading about these things. And then all of those platforms, they will include this kind of pop-up notice. Okay, pop-up notice. Like, okay, once you are a new user, you just download the application and then you try to register or you try to log in with it. And then they will have a pop-up message showing that we are not giving any support to the users from China or maybe other country, blah, 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 and so on, due to blah, blah, blah reason. Yes, it's actually a disclaimer, but we're just following the policy of this industry.
Understand. Okay.
Yes.
I have a question. A lot of the leaders here like to help out people get started. Let's say, for example, I have $500 in my IPC wallet. Is it possible for me to fund your account by sending money from my wallet to your wallet so you could fund an account? Is that possible? If not, no, then everyone knows this.
Okay. Let's keep it here. I can tell you guys that, yes, they are able to do it, but I will not encourage everyone to do it. You know why? Because previously, one of the leaders, he's very good with me, a very good friend. Okay, then he asked me, "Can we do this?" Because the leader, he's old age, he doesn't know about how to do this and so on. So equally, like for example, me and you, okay, I need you to fund for me, meaning that I need to give you my wallet address, my IP Capital funding wallet address. I send it to you, and then you withdraw it, and then you will lose for $3 of transaction fees, and then after the approval of your withdrawal, the money will go to my account. Okay, then the next day you need to withdraw again. Okay, and if you did not update your payment address, okay, you did not delete my wallet address, after you withdraw, the amount will go to my account. And then when you come to me, I will say, no, this is not my, I did not receive this amount and all those things. This kind of conflicts, okay, will come up again. So I will not suggest all those internal P2P transaction and everything. So if your leaders, any one of your leaders ask about this, just let them know. No, for this. This is not going to happen. So let them fund through the actual way from it.
Okay. Early in the company, when we first got started, I'm sure you've addressed this, sir. There's a gentleman in the PDF, Mr. Walter. I'm sure you've answered this 100 times. But the person in the picture never worked for the European bank. And this has caused a lot of your haters to attack IPC. Can you address that issue, please? One time and only one time. We will never ask.
Okay, sure, no problem. Okay, so basically a lot of people, especially those people from other company, they try to catch this point. Okay, so I don't care whether this is real or not, because I am helping the company, I'm representing the company, and I actually got the answer from the company as well. Okay, I got the answer from the company as well, because first thing, they pay me. Second things, I learned a lot of things from them. So basically I can see, okay, they are sincere to this as well. If, let us think from the other side, okay, and even myself, I made a research on it as well. Like our COO, Mr. Walter Stephen, okay, some of them, they search on the Google, okay, the vice president of ECB, but it ends up is not the vice president, is director general, and it is the name of Mr. Stephen Walter as well. Okay, then people, they will get this thing is like, oh, the name, the picture is different. So how can you explain this to us? Okay, so I actually got the answer. Is it so? Just like I mentioned, first picture is different. Okay, we cannot say that because what you guys will see is from the internet. Okay, second things, the name is different. Okay, the third things is the title, okay, of the position is different. One is director general and the other one is vice president. So people, they will ask, why is it not showing on the internet? It's because of our COO is just going in for a transition period. Okay, for a transition period. That's why it was not official on the internet. Okay, then people, they will say, no, I don't think this is going to be the facts or anything. But I can say, if the company, okay, we realize that there is a real Stephen Walter on the internet, okay, why would we put this person on the internet or on our material to let everyone search on it, to make a research and then come to us like choke on my throat and say, how can you explain this? This is fake. Yeah, we will not do these stupid things for the leaders to let us explain all those things to us. This doesn't make any sense. So after I listened from the company, then I think myself, I was like, it's true. Okay, it's true, because people, they just based on the internet, and a lot of things from the internet, okay, can be fake as well. Why people, they still believe? So this is kind of a mind tricks and everything. So I was like, no matter now it's real or no matter it's fake, okay, I don't care. As long as the system is sustained, okay, the system is constant, is giving everyone stable profit, I think is much enough than all those information. This is from my point of view, because I am investor as well.
Would you mind asking, it's a really short question. We only have a few more left. What is would you consider yourself part of senior management or part ownership in the company? Or would you not care to disclose that?
Actually, I'm just part of the company, I can say.
Okay.
I'm just part of the company because they assign, okay. I share some of my experience, okay. So you guys will surely have curious about how I joined this company, how I met our CEO, how I met our CMO, Dr. Val, okay. Previously, I explained to you as well, okay. 2016, Singapore first FinTech Expo, FinTech Festival, okay, I attend to it, okay, after my graduation, okay. After my graduation, I attend to it. Then I start to like explore myself, learning all those blockchain technology, learning all those like system ITs and all those things in the fintech. Then I met Dr. Bell. Then maybe we changed number, we have further connection and everything. And then he introduced to me our CEO, Mr. Harry Offord as well. Then we have further discussion about this. But the time, okay, it's just normal conversation, normal discussion as well. Then we just keep in touch. Okay, we just keep in touch. Then by 2017, we start to cooperate with each other as a partnership on direct selling and also with some other business application like blockchain application development. Okay, like providing services and so on to the people. Yes, we cooperate with each other before. So I know him well, he know me well, he know my capability. Okay, because I can speak various of language except for Spanish, except for Russian and so on. So, but I can speak very well in English. I dare not say I can speak very well, but at least we are able to communicate, right? Okay. So basically, yes, I can speak well, so I can survive in Asian market. Okay, I can survive in Asian market. I can survive in European market as well because of language and everything. Yes, international language is English. Asian market, mostly they speak Chinese. Yes, we are able to do that, no problem. So we actually work with each other. He use up with everything to strategize our business and everything. Then I will just facing all the market. Okay, we have this kind of cooperation until today. Yes, then I was assigned as a marketing director to develop, to expand our business.
Okay.
So this is actually, yes,
the way. A question, Mr. We only have a few more left. Since you're the marketing director, our concerns have been people marketing IPC wrong, saying things we shouldn't. Would it be possible for IPC to make an official, like a 1-2 minute video that everyone would have to use instead of creating their own and saying the wrong things? Would that be something that IPC would consider doing in the near future for marketing purposes?
You mean like we will
a promotional video? A promotional video, kind of like you did in the early days. I saw.
We are preparing it already, actually.
Okay. Okay.
We are preparing testimonial video, but because of the length issue, so only part of the leaders were included in the video. We will have all those videos like events and so on.
Okay, awesome. 3 questions left. We heard, I read something else in another group that you're participating about a crypto bot. Would you be able to share anything about that, or future or timeline, anything you can share with that?
Yes, definitely. So this is actually regard of the thing that I want to share with you guys in this Zoom meeting, which is our future strategic plan. Because you guys know that we are not just a brokerage firm, right? Okay, we are not focusing only on foreign exchange. Okay, we are a fintech innovation company, meaning that we will have a lot more things coming up. The first product that we have is AIA bot system. We call it IPFX. Okay, then right now it's just the first step, the first phase. Okay, then on the second phase that is coming out, I believe it's going to be June. Okay, by June we will have our second product coming out, which is IP Cloud. It's literally just a wallet system, a wallet storage system for our leaders to use it to store their asset, just like Trust Wallet. Okay, but inside we will have other features like hashing or mining. You can understand. Okay, this is our second product coming out, and then we will have third product, fourth product, and fifth product like IP Exchange, IP Chat, IP Mall, and so on, to develop our own ecosystem, IP ecosystem. Okay, so this is actually the plan that the company will have. But I can say there is a further planning that is quite happening right now on the internet. Okay, on the market trend, which is metaverse. Okay, metaverse. This I have not disclosed with everyone. Okay, it's just because today in this meeting we are a group of people that we are able to cooperate with each other. So that's why I choose to disclose to you guys, so that you guys will know. you stand by with the company, and then we push together. No matter there's any issue coming in, yes, we will stand on the company's point of view, and then we will think of how can we cooperate with the leaders. Okay, how can we convince them as well? So you guys heard about, I surely know you guys know about what is metaverse, right? Okay, so basically, this is kind of a new concept. After I heard from the company this kind of planning, I was like, wow, it's kind of new, because we know after DeFi, okay, after DeFi, and then there's Tau. After Tau, there's NFT. After NFT, then there is a metaverse. Then right now, metaverse has a lot of things coming out, like GameFi and all those things coming out. So everything is going in virtual world. Okay, it's going in virtual world. So, you know, like this kind of concept is like we are going to match in property, physical property. Okay, so we know that like people, like today, if I'm going to purchase a property in US, like for me as a foreigner, it's kind of difficult because I need to fly there myself. I do need to bring my lawyer. I need to sign a lot of documents and everything, the processing years and everything. I need to get a green card. Yeah, it takes time for us to process. But with metaverse, I mean, like in our ecosystem, we call it IP-verse. Okay, we call it IP-verse. We're going to bring in all those property, okay, into the virtual world. Okay, into the virtual world. So by the time we will like living in our own like those VR or AR world, we can understand. So we can see all those things. So this is kind of technology stuff, okay? But in future, we doesn't know what is going to happen. Maybe after metaverse is coming in, then, you know, like even Facebook, okay, they are changing their headquarter names into Meta as well. So I can say future target, future aims of the company, definitely we go through that way. Okay, we go through that way because we are a fintech innovation company. There's a lot more things is coming up. Okay, so basically what Mike was mentioned just now, CryptoBot, is just our second phase. Second phase we are coming out. So it's like we have FX bot. Of course, we will have CryptoBot. Okay, the bot that would trade on cryptocurrencies and so on. Yes, we will have that. No problem.
Okay. One thing that was brought up a few weeks ago with Nate is these new products. As you know, most of the leaders here have, excuse me, teams of 500, 5,000, 10,000 people underneath them. And when these new products come out, can the genealogy be respected? Because we don't want people creating chaos, running around, joining other teams, because they have assembled the team here and they don't want, let's say, for example, TC Allen's team coming to me, my team going to TC Allen, going to Mike, and creating a lot of turmoil. So is there a way to respect the genealogies already established? That's one of the biggest concerns.
No. We don't have to worry about this, Mike, because it's just a new product. It doesn't affect anything at all.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
No, not an issue.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
Not an issue.
Yes.
Mr. Eddie, those are the questions we had. There was one question I'll bring out. In the near future, do you believe or are seeing any type of event where, say, senior leaders could get together and meet management? Is that something you might consider?
You mean like doing events that the company is
I
supporting?
know right now events are probably not widely accepted in Asia because of the pandemic, so I understand the concerns. But I was told to ask, so I would ask.
Mike, I will send you a few videos after they have done it. You know, Nigeria have done 2 events.
Yeah, I know local events. I'm talking about an IPC sponsored event where you and management, maybe Dr. Val and others show up. Is that something possible or not right now?
Right now it's not possible, okay, because not so fast. I can say there's a lot of things on hand right now. Just like I mentioned, right now in my country is 3 a.m. Not so fast. After this meeting, I still have a lot more things to do. So I can say our whole team, our whole management team is totally very busy. So regard of planning the events and so on, I can say we will slightly hold for a little bit after we solve everything, after we will get the business back to the normal situation again, because right now everyone is panicked. But I believe after today's meeting, I believe you guys should be okay, right?
Would it be possible from a legal point of view in the way you structured, there are people here who have companies and who operate charities. Would it be possible for them to submit legal documents to open up an account as a company or a charity for tax purposes here in the United States? Obviously, we face a lot of different tax challenges. So if instead of Mike Lucas, Crypto Daddy LLC or you know, a company like that, it provides tax protection. Would that be something you could look into at some time for I'm sure other countries have some kind of companies that they would submit for tax liabilities. I know right now you can't. It's strictly a personal account.
Right now, what I know is only US and Canada are facing this, right?
I'm sure the UK, pretty much any Western nation has, well, everyone loves to collect taxes, Mr. Eddie, I'm sure.
Oh. Let me check. Let me discuss with this user.
Whatever you can do, that would be Mr. Eddie, thank you for taking the time and answering the same questions you've probably asked 100 times. If you could come back in a few weeks. One last question. So once all the pay issues are fixed, if I'm a user, let's say 2 weeks from now, if I request a withdrawal, when does IPC believe once all the payment issues are fixed that I would get my money? If I requested it Saturday, say at noon, when would IPC expect the user to receive their wallet, their funds?
Okay, regard of this, okay, because we doesn't know any time when is the issue is going to happen and those things. So I will say, in a secure way, okay, let us now, if the leaders, they ask about the withdrawal, how long does the withdrawal takes and everything, we will say within 24 hours to 72 hours.
3 business days.
Yes, 3 business days.
Good
for
enough.
Secure purpose. But I can say after we solve all these issues, again, it's actually the same things. Okay.
No problem. Thank you again, Mr. Eddie. Thank you, Nate, for coming. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your time. Hopefully we got most of your questions answered. I appreciate your patience. Again, thank you, Mr. Eddie, for taking your time out of your busy day. Much appreciated.
Okay, no problem.
Have a
Thank you,
good day.
everyone. Thank you, Mike. Okay, have a good day. Bye for now, all right?